How do you go from this tranquility to that violence?
I usually take the Ferrari.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
But this is Miami, pal, where you can't even tell the players without a program. Down here, you're just another amateur.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
What's up, everybody? Anthony here, 6 MAFIA. Man, we are on episode 125. Saturday night, man. It's good to be back. I got CT with me right now. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Man, I don't know. It's I didn't stream last week, guys, so I'm sorry about that. It's been hectic with work, but we're back, man. I think Jay will be joining us soon, maybe a couple others. It's gonna be fun, man. It'll be cool. There's a lot of cool shit that happened this week.
Very cool.
Very cool, guys. But let me say what's up real quick, man. We got some people in the chat already, man. We got Chris. What's up, my man? Let's get radical. Hell yeah, dude. Brian Hepburn, what is up, my friend? Chris Rodriguez, what's good, man? Freaky, dude, what's up? Spider-Man. Yeah, I finally started playing Spider-Man 2 today. It's freaking awesome. Force, my man. What is up, my dude? 16 Shape Hector, my man. We got Justin McFly also here. What's up, my man? Rob, what's up, dude? Rob Passmore, what's good? What's good? Ed R also here. Primetime Reviews, what's up, man? Let's go. Football as well, dude. Doing a lot better, my friend. Blue Tattoo, what is up, my friend? Who else do we have? Clinton Martin, what is up, man? Dinesh, Collectible Chats, my man. We still gotta watch some more Unit, my man. Dustin O'Neill is also here. What's up, my friend? Who else do we have? If I miss anybody, Funky Cold Santa, what is up? Red in the Ledger as well. As we got a lot of people coming in. Pedro, what's good, man? Always changing that profile picture, man. Love it. Jose Hernandez was good as well, my friend. What else do we have? Evangelium, what is up, man? I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. DeGrate, what is, somebody photonically let me know. Well, what is up, my friend? I always fuck it up, man. Louis Lebitz, what's up, my man? Hawk Wars, Ray, what's up, dude? Looking forward to another killer show, my man. Appreciate it, Ray, as always. Electric Collector as well. Late Bloomer, what's up, man? What is up? AJ Agrusa, man, can't join tonight, but have a great one. Hey, no, all good, dude. I appreciate it, AJ, man. Appreciate it. Commander Green is in the house. What's up, man? Hey, Anthony, my clone brother, CT, my friend. Hell yeah. Renz Valentino as well, man. Rusty Bronco, what is up? Cool Beans, appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. Well, Sean, what's up, dude? Said everybody, Anthony started to play Spider-Man 2 on PS5. It's the only thing we should be talking about in the chat. Nothing but spoilers. No, dude. No, my friend. It's pretty fun, though. It is pretty fun. DC Fed also in the house, man. J-Rob, what is up? What is up? Detroit is in the building, man. We got Keith also here as well. 12-inch Moose Dream. Congrats, man. Didn't you just pick up the 95 Jazz Inc?
He gets it all.
He gets it all. He does,
Moose Dream gets it all.
He does, man. Okay, great. There we go. Thank you, guys. Didn't know,
okay.
Man. Didn't know. I appreciate that. Never know unless you ask, my friend. Thorn Star as well. What's up, my man? Dude, yeah, man. So, yeah, Jay will probably be joining us soon. I don't know if Mario's going to be able to make it. Rob's MIA. So, you know what? We're just going to hold down the fort tonight. But,
very cool.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, aside from whatever we're going to get into, because I'll wait a little bit for Jay, maybe. But did you get anything in at all this week?
I did, man. I you know, listen, you know me, I don't like to buy backwards. I'm not one of those going backwards guys, but
sure,
there's been some good deals.
Huh?
There have been some good deals, and Sideshow doesn't want to send me anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on over there, but I pay my pre-orders. I'm all paid up, but they no love me no more. They won't send. They won't send me anything. So I got the itch, and we finally brought home
oh shit, you got Dooku?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Fucking hey, man. Congrats, dude.
Yeah, so
first you've never had him though, and you've never seen him in
Nope.
person before, right? Like just photos and videos and stuff.
Yeah, I've never met him in.
You've never met him. Okay, well, Dooku, CT Dooku. What do you think about him, man? I think that sculpt is fantastic.
Yeah, I think he's great. You know, I think he is great. I've seen enough images up close and everything to know the sculpt was worth pursuing. And you know, I just the price came down. I saw him at $350, and I'm just thinking, I don't think we're gonna get him. I know they teased him in those images, but I'm like, if that event goes by and we don't get him, I think he's gonna spike. I think like if we don't get him in this event, I don't think we'll probably see him for a while.
His price may actually
he'll go up. I think he'll start going up. I think you know, now that he's gone, now that he's deceased, trying to get a 2.0 is a little bit more difficult than other actors. But we'll see. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but the 350 I can't go wrong.
No, I agree with you. I know
if he comes out again, I'll have two. What?
Right.
Hey.
That's how I look at it. I know, like we got freaking
2.0 incoming.
2.0.
I almost guaranteed. Definitely, everyone in Discord was like, "Thanks, man. You just guaranteed that they'll 2.0 it." And
here's the thing, though. Like, even if they don't, bro, right? Like, you're right. At 350, you're not really too over retail, and especially at the price that he was, usually around 450 range. So even if they do give you a 2.0, it's going to be a year and a half out. And if you don't mind that, you know what I mean, with that current price, fuck it, you know.
I'm good.
And you're right. It's almost like not so much like gambling or insider trading, but if you think about it in that sense, and you're like, okay, well, what if all this other Darkside shit comes out? He's low now, or lower, then potentially, the bell will curve again, and you know, maybe more demand will show up, or who knows? Who knows? Definitely, man. So, Chris Rodriguez, hey, that I love your collection, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just did a collection tour video last week, guys. I don't know if anybody's checked it out. Well, I know some of you have, but check it out, man. It's my most recent video, I think. But excited to hear your thoughts on all this InArt news. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tonight for sure. Batman 89 delayed. Yep, very true. So are the delays due to shipping issues in China? Just wondering. I honestly, I couldn't tell you, because other companies are shipping things differently at their own pace. So it could be a logistic things with Sideshow, but I'm with CT on that, man. I'm still waiting for my fucking Obi-Wan Vader, bro. And remember that was, I don't want to say day one pre-order, but it was week one pre-order. Yeah. Right? Like if it came out on Monday, I pre-ordered it Saturday or some shit. So, and it's been paid off since October. Nothing. Like fucking nothing. So, and I know some people are waiting on Padme, some people are waiting on Toby. I don't know. It's freaking crazy, man. So, 350's a steal right now. Fat Batman, my brother. What's up, man? I hope you're doing well, bro. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute, man. I gotta give you a call, man. Yeah, man. And then Force as well. What's up, CT Mafia, Discord crew, everyone. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I don't know. But I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that was a bad idea at all to go ahead and pick him up.
Yeah, so, a little bit of the roll of the dice, but I think I'm okay with that one either way. But that was it. You know, you get the itch, and these deals keep rolling in, and I said that's one we're gonna grab.
Hell,
but yeah, been great. Some great stuff on TV, man. Been digging you know, Bad Batch,
Fallout's fucking awesome. I mean, X-Men. I've only watched 3 episodes. I'm digging X-Men. I don't want to get too into it for people and spoilers and stuff and off topic, but are you at least enjoying it? I know at first you were
at first, you know, I wasn't. It's you know, it's the voices. I think Scott is always like, Gene, we've got to, you know, Gene, you know, he's just so
Gene, like
yeah, he's too much, a little bit too much, and I get it, but man, that last episode, that's it. It just I'm in. I'm on.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, dude. It is.
Yeah, I did it.
Charlie's funny. Growing the Gandalf beard. I have to shave, man. I've been holed up in.
You shall not pass.
You know, right? Well, I've been doing so many photos for work, and then videos, and you lose track of time. And one day you look in the mirror, you're like, damn, it's been a minute. Probably shave, but who knows? Who knows, my man? So yeah, the shows have been fantastic. I want to finish Fallout. I'm super excited for that. Have not watched Shogun yet, but I will when it's done.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that, but I'm excited for that. So.
Yeah, that looks freaking sweet, dude. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, I think, yeah. I mean, a lot of people were waiting for Dooku. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll definitely see what happens if they're gonna go ahead and do that. Dylan's wondering, would 3.0 have the license? See, I don't know, right? Because we know 3.0 does the power armors. They've done several and power armor kits, but that's for the Fallout game IP. So I think it would be really cool. But then again, listen, I like 3.0, but you know, you like them because of their price point. Their quality is not, you know, up to Hot Toys standards in that respect, you know. So if they were to make the live action actors from Fallout, I would want somebody a little bit higher quality than 3.0, you know. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way, but it's just the show is so cool. I want like super high quality, like, you know, Walter Goggins Ghoul. Like I want that. Like if Hot Toys did that shit, it'd be pretty awesome, man. So but SB, my man, celebrating 23 months, dude. Appreciate it, brother. Channel membership. Hello all. Hope you're having a well and having a good day. You too, bro. You too. 100%, man. Just grow it out and go see some more. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking funny. Yeah, no, for sure, man. For sure, guys. So would definitely be interested. Yeah. So Rob says he's on his way. I know Jay's on his way. I do want to get into some of these topics, but I'll give him a minute. But I didn't get anything well, no, that's not true. I did pick up the Caustic Plastic Agent Cooper from Twin Peaks. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, you showed it off to me. That thing looks great, man. The base, and I don't want to steal your thunder, but yeah, that came with a lot of good little extras.
Dude, a lot of cool extras.
Yeah.
So they're pretty badass, man. So I did get that in. I did get a couple other different things in, but before I continue, guys, let me just a couple quick things. Fat Batman, my brother, also celebrating 25 months membership. 25 months in, 25 years to go. Surfing life in the Mafia, man. I love you, brother, man. Appreciate it. I like that. That's a good saying, man. And 12-inch Moose Stream with the $5, man. I appreciate it very much, man. He says thanks, Ant CT, for the 95 shout out as it sits in my car on the way home while no one I'm trying to beg him. He is such a devoted.
Yeah, it just puts it right there. Boom. You know,
it's fucking awesome, man. So
yeah.
But my man, brother Cousins in the building. Jay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Doing great. I'm a full screen for a minute.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Doing
welcome. Thank you for having me. Sorry for being late. Again.
You're good, bro. You're good. You're good. You are good.
CT, what's up with you, brother?
Not much, man. Not much. Working hard. Just in the groove, trying to pay for things, make ends meet. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Weather's finally starting to break here. We got a little snow in New England, but
oh wow,
you know, we're back and we're starting to warm up. So yeah,
snow. It's fucking 90 today here, bro. It's 90 today.
Yeah.
Damn, it's like 60 here.
No, this is how it is now, bro. This is how it is now. It's what is it? April 13th. We're in summertime now.
Wow.
And we'll be here until Halloween.
Oh, wow.
But we start in the 90s, and then we go to the 119s, 120s.
Yeah. I remember you showed that to me last year. You was like, look at this. I'm like 109? Like, shit.
Bro, I was fucking 100 pounds lighter last year, it felt like. Seriously.
It's warming up, but we're not out of the woods yet. Like, we can get weird snowstorms just like in April, and it's that wet, heavy stuff that knocks the power out and everything. So so we're not out yet. So once April's gone, we're okay. But yeah,
damn. Well, shit, man. Well, we do have some things to talk about, but before I want to talk about it, man, Jay, dude, I want to say, dude, that was a great great interview you did with John last week with InArt, man.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
That was
awesome.
really cool. I'm gonna give you a round of applause. No, really, it was awesome, dude. Because I was gonna hop in, but I was like, dude, I think he's kind of rolling this solo, man. And I was like, fuck it, just roll, man.
It was fun, and I think that was my first time actually that was my first time having a one-on-one with John. Like, I know we've talked to him on panels and stuff before.
Sure. Oh, yeah, of course.
But like one-on-one, he's excellent. He's amazing. He's great. Just a great guy. Very easy to talk to. Very easy to talk to, and it was given. I was shocked how much information he was throwing out there and how many gems he really gave us.
Yeah,
it was amazing. I was like, damn, okay, I didn't know you were gonna, give me that.
No, I mean, I think he mentioned there's going to be multiple Michael Jacksons, right? There's going to be another one, and talking about Bruce Lee coming, and that's global amazing. License too.
That's a big one. That's a big one, and kind of hinted at Matrix. He was very excited about that. So,
Yeah, I think it's a more of a, from what I gathered from it, it almost sounds like a back to the drawing board. Because Matrix 4 was not very well received.
Exactly.
And that's what they were initially going to do. And then when he says, like, because it sounded like they were just going to take a step back and reevaluate it. But to me, that, he didn't say, like, well, we don't have the license for Matrix 1, 2, 3, or we only have the license for 4. Right? He didn't really kind of pivot in a way that made it sound like this can no longer happen. Right? So maybe. And he said something like that, right? Well, we don't know what you guys would like to see. And I'm like, Matrix 1.
Matrix 1. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Give us the, give us that, give us that Neo shootout. Give us that shootout scene Neo for sure. So that would be amazing. That would be great.
Also made it sound like he didn't give us too much on the Christopher Reeves, but he did at least let it be known that we heard the feedback and they're most likely reworking that. So hopefully we'll get some news on that, because I'm excited for that. That's what
I want.
We talked about this last. I lose track, guys. I lose track of time. But whenever it was WonderCon or JoyCon, or whenever they showed off like Daenerys and all the people, right? And we saw saw the Christopher Reeve 2-pack. Understanding, like, working in a 1/6 company, we'll stay in the bubble of 1/6 right now, but working at a company like that, you're not in control of when certain conventions take place or exhibitions or things like that, where there's these big events for multiple vendors. So they look at it like, oh shit, okay, well, this is in October. We have some stuff, obviously, like Batman, Gandalf, we have Pennywise done. We'll bring those, of course, but we want to show some new stuff. And then they look at their samples, their early prototypes and stuff. They go, well, and they have to make a decision. Do they show anything or do they show nothing? Right. So and that's not just InArt. I mean, that's a lot of companies. So I figured they were going to bring out a Christopher Reeve, because they're gonna be like, look, we're doing this. Yeah. And then people, often kind of lose their shit over these things. And I'm like, but understand, like, if they could wait, if they were like, oh, well, if only the convention was in January. Yeah. Well, it's not. So we're going to bring something to the table to show you that, hey, this isn't just what we have. That's what's currently for sale. We got a lot of other stuff in the works, and we can talk about it, but it would be nicer if we could just show you, hey, look, here's some. Yeah. And I'm thankful, because it lets me plan. I mean, if that's a 2-figure set coming down the line, I like to know that as early as possible. And I'm not going to get into anything too big, because I know I got that coming.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's huge, man.
And I was a little, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little disappointed with the Superman. I wanted him to, sound like, hey, we're doing this, and we got more pictures to show. I was really looking forward to that, because that's I think that's what I want. I think a lot of people want that now, because it's been such a long time since the Hot Toys version came out. And my brother, he recently, second brother, he got last Christmas, his wife got him the Hot Toys version, and he wanted that figure forever. And when he got it in hand, he still definitely wanted it, but it shows its age. And he said that he was like, yeah, this really starting to show its age. I could see now the paint apps. It's still good, but he was like, if they did this now, this would be amazing. So, you know, yeah, I think a lot of people looking for that.
We have rose-colored glasses on a lot of the times. I mean, you and I, and to an extent CT, but definitely you and I have a lot of old shit.
Yeah. And
it was great then, and we can appreciate it now. We look at it, we're like, no, this is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you know damn well, like I'm looking these tournament, like if you look, you're like, yeah, they were pretty good in like, you know, 10, 12, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But as we see what and I'm not even talking about like InArt or any other companies, but just in just Hot Toys is developing.
Yeah.
Stuff that they're doing now in 2023, 2024, you're like,
the paint apps are more HD. Anytime you can look at a figure and almost see the pores, or look at the figure and see it sweat, that just shows where they're at with where they're at with 3D, with paint applications. Just paint applications alone.
Something has changed just in general and across the board. Everybody, Mars Toys, even like 3 3/4 figures, all of the
way better.
The plastic and face app and sculpts of really coming out better than they ever have. It's third party stuff really looks good. Like it never has. And they're asking for like almost 300, 200 something now for figures.
Well, that definitely becomes a thing. When we talk about these prices. And but hey, Christian, what's up, my brother, man? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well, Christian. But that brings up a point that I kind of wanted to talk about anyway. How much is too much, man? If you guys, you know, think about that, right? Because CT's just bringing that up. Like, well, even third parties are encroaching on the $300 line, right? InArt's, you know, 400-500. We've got the Jack Sparrow Hot Toys 500 artisan, right? I mean, we're getting. You guys think about this? Do you guys, anybody in the chat, think about this? I mean, is there like I don't want to say like a tap out moment where you're like legit, like, hey, I'm out. I no longer can afford this. But
I just think now the standard is about 315, 310. You know, just for any figure at this point. And that's like not even your InArt. But when you have people looking at InArt figures, and like we look at Gandalf, and if you were lucky enough to get, you know, InArt kit, you know, you paid about like, what was that, about 500, you know, taking it home. So when you look at it like that, like for your higher end figure being $500, and then your standard Hot Toys I wouldn't even say non-DX version, going for out the door about 305 or 310. I think that's where everybody else. I think that's the standard right now. Now, if it goes any further than that, I think that would be a tap out point for a lot of people. At that point,
we were talking about this in the Discord. Bloomer, man, he had me in stitches. And what we were talking about was the SPA, the subconscious price agreement that we have with Hot Toys. And so we were laying that out. We felt like the agreement was like 200 to 300 for your standard figure, and like 400, for an Iron Man, for a die-cast figure and above. But now, like, they've got this Hano line. Okay. And they're showing us, like, for $160, $190, they'll give you seamless silicone arms. They'll give you magnetic cans. They'll give you some really cool stuff at an affordable price. But yet this Umbra Trooper, that didn't have a face sculpt, they asked for $285, I think. Yeah. So that kind of, we were saying that kind of, for me, it jerked me out of the matrix, so to speak. That subconscious price agreement that we had with them, it just kind of pulled me out of it. And I just said, whoa, I'm not. If there was a face sculpt in there, I can see that, but we're just talking about a painted clone trooper, and then why can't I get that at a Hano price?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think they're going to put themselves in a position where, what is it with the clone trooper? If it's just armor that's painted, then why can't I get that at 160? Why can't I get that?
And then seeing it for that chase price, and then
they're selling the
Understandable.
exclusivity at that point.
Yeah.
Look what he got.
Segue. What is up, my friend Rob? What do you got there?
This bullshit.
Look what came in the mail today.
Nice.
The Gentle Moon.
The Gentle Moon.
Yeah.
These fucking names, bro, crack me up.
Well, they can't call it.
Oh, I know.
Getting a live unboxing. Ooh.
Oh shit. Well, let's take a look at this for just.
Yeah, I'm tearing off my so wrapper because I follow the lead of my colleague, and I'm going to throw this box away.
Yes.
Oh,
so here we go. So Toys, the Gentle Moon. Let's take a gander, shall we?
Yeah, let's take a quick look.
Very nice. Very nice.
We open this up, and then we've got this. Hang on, I'll put this over here.
Ooh,
very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Then we're going to open this up.
Nice packaging, but it must go.
Look at this.
It looks very familiar, doesn't it, guys? That looks like.
Did you guys already show this today?
No. What I'm saying is, like, they even have the sticker in the upper left. I mean, it looks like
Hot
Toys packaging.
So here's the thing, and I don't know what the thing is, but the thing is there. It comes with batteries. There's batteries here, of course. I'm not going to put those in, but let's open this bad boy up. Oh, is there tape? There's probably some fucking tape on it. There is. God damn it.
I hate that damn tape.
I know. But you know what? It keeps it. I understand why they do it. But you just gotta. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. You don't have to show me on live on camera while I'm unboxing.
I know, right? I know. Well, here, while we do that, we'll bring that in. Let me say what's up to Louis LeBit celebrating 24 months channel membership. My man, dude, 2 years, brother. So what's up, Mafia, JCT, and Rob, and everyone in the chat? You'd appreciate it. Old 1/6 collector, my friend. How are you this Saturday night? He says in the 80s, I believe, a Gentle Moon was only showing one side of your ass while mooning someone.
It's true. It happens. Okay. Wow.
Moon.
Oh, my buttons are so it's all open. It's all open.
Okay, all open. So let's take a look.
Now, there's some little pieces that have fallen away. First of all, there is, in fact, an Oscar Isaac head sculpt in this figure. And I will not be using it because I did not like the Moon Knight series, but I love Moon Knight. So, but still, I have to say, this is a pretty dope-ass head sculpt.
It is.
Looks just like him.
Very good.
Looks just like him.
I'm going to use him as Poe-Dameron.
You could do that.
There you go. Yeah.
So I mean,
with an 80s haircut.
Hate for one IP transfers to the hate to the other IP.
Why not? And then of course, look at this. His moon darts. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Those are fucking dope as fuck.
Nice.
So those, and then his statue from whatever the fuck they're, I'm sorry, swearing a lot.
No, you're fucking
there's a Khonshu statue.
Right.
I like that.
Larger
Okay.
enough, right?
Very nice.
So anybody in the chat picked this up. Let me know in the chat, guys, if any of you guys picked this up. This is So Toys, right?
Yeah, and it's it's pretty new. I had the ship from the China, the Middle Kingdom or what? No, is that the Middle Kingdom? No. So you got these truncheons or whatever, these things.
All right,
very cool. Well detailed. Yeah. They're very well detailed. Bob Dylan would like these. And then of course we got the figure, but there's okay. So you've got a scarab with wings.
Nice.
And then you have a scarab without wings. So your scarab is we can't really see it. I'll put it up, but you've got it there. There's a scarab.
Oh yeah, okay. I see some
nice.
Without. Very cool.
With and without, and then there are 8 hands. You have the clenched fist, which there are 2 of. All right. And then you have these, which there are 2 of. Here's the I guess these either these carry the truncheons. You have 2 of these.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
And then you have 2 of these, which I guess these are the truncheons. These hold up the truncheons, I guess. And then this, let's see, this does not have anything in it. But let's boy, this figure is because it's white, you don't want any. This is a very well wrapped figure as I look at it.
You don't want any kind of nothing on that.
Yeah. See, there goes my shoes.
Oh shit.
No, it's okay. Shoes and socks, they've just popped off. I'll pop them back on. But wow, dude, this is an impeccably well dressed figure.
Oh yeah, the tailoring looks nice and
it does look good.
It looks like what I wore to my 8th grade prom. Look at that.
Yeah,
that looks great.
The tie looks cool too.
Looks real. I don't want to take this off, but the batteries are for his eyes. I don't necessarily want to pop those off yet.
That's badass though.
But here are his feet. What's interesting is these shoes look like mummy shoes. You can see them.
Oh yeah, they're all wrapped.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, because I'm a huge Moon Knight fanatic, so woohoo, yay me! This is a really nice.
You're making me because I didn't like the show either. Right? But I like Moon Knight. I like the comics, and Mr. Knight's cool. That's cool, man. So
So there you go.
Well, very cool. Well, guys, there you go. Live unboxing. Social Toys. Gentle Moon. Love
Gentle Moon.
We were before you came in, Rob. We were talking just kind of. We've talked about this before, but I guess we'll maybe get back into it a little bit. But we were wondering, how much is too much? Do you get to a point where, and I'm mostly meaning price. So we talked a little bit, CT and Jay and I, but is there a ceiling cap? Figure wise, where you feel like, and I don't mean like a figure, because you can say
I was there like 5 years ago.
Well, then it's not an issue then. You're still trucking through, right?
No, because I can't buy nearly what I want to buy. It used to be that it was possible to acquire everything you wanted.
Sure, yeah.
Now it is not.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. Like this, what's interesting is I chose to buy a third-party figure more than I chose to buy a Hot Toys figure, because I wanted this character. I love Moon Knight. I love the different iterations. I want to put this next to my Hot Toys Moon Knight figure.
But if that was a Hot Toy figure and it was $350, would you still have bought it?
It all depends on it's two things.
Mm-hmm.
How's the figure, and do I love the character? That's it. And if that, I'll pay whatever. It comes down to the fact that I don't care how much something costs. I don't. As long as I like the figure and I like the new Dark Knight, the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice armored diecast figure, that Hot Toys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Okay, I'm gonna buy that figure. Because one, I love the Dark Knight Returns, which is where that armor comes from. I enjoyed Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I have the original version, thanks to Bob Dylan, and it's die cast. It's got multiple parts in it. The Kryptonian spear lights up. The Kryptonite spear lights up, and to me, it's like that whole figure screams Robert Meyer Burnett. And I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it, and I think what it comes down to is it used to be that this hobby was manageable. We used to be able to get whatever we wanted, which is now there's just too much. You can't. Yeah. Even if I was a billionaire, there's too many goddamn figures. You can't even enjoy them. You can't. Yeah. By the time you've opened one, there's enough. Like you got me Odo.
Yes.
Can't wait to get Odo, but I got this today. If Odo arrived today, I would not be enjoying this nearly as much as I am right now.
No, it says Tuesday, by the way, so maybe Monday.
But... Oh, Monday, whatever. It's just, but that's the thing, when it comes right down to it, all we want is the figures we collect of the characters that we want, and at the end of the day, I think all of us will pay if the figures are good. That if it's just a repaint of a clone trooper. Why can't it be $160? You're not paying a license for a thing.
That was like CT's point there.
Yeah, but CT is he's right, because you're not paying for there's no likeness approval there. what you're doing is, wouldn't it be neat if Hot Toys gave us a trooper for $160? Wouldn't that be a good gesture to their Star Wars fans that are spending all this money making them very, very wealthy, that sit online and try and get their goddamn Anakin bespoke, real rooted hair artisan figure? I mean, you'd think that they would do that simply for customer relations. It'd be a nice gesture, because that clone trooper is not worth more than $160. And people who are completists are going to buy it anyway, and it's wrong. But that's capitalism.
That is true. I do want to say what's up, DK, my man. What's up, brother, man? So glad to finally catch a live stream. Hope all's well with you too, man. We got to catch up, man. We haven't talked to you in a little while. But yeah, no, I agree. I agree. A good gesture, but you know, they're not going to want to do that. So,
well, you know, for a business case, you know, people would buy more clone troopers on top of that.
Yep.
You know, it's the folks that army build are only, that would just allow them to buy more. You know, so it's not like their sales would go down. I think they'd just find out that it would allow their customers to buy even more.
I agree.
By reducing it just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, what do you
be reasonable?
What do you think on that, Jay? I mean, I know we were kind of talking about too much being too much, but I mean, like this Batman, I think was moderately priced, wasn't he? He's was he 340? What was
370 for the deluxe and
deluxe.
3.
That's, I mean, is that reasonably priced?
Well, I thought that was the price, but that might be for the regular.
I mean, I think it's a lot. I do.
Yeah, that is a little bit. Then if it's 370, I thought it was like 330, 340.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But see, this is the price that we paid. We knew that we were going to pay this price way back when InArt stepped on the scene and they started talking about, you know, $1,000 Joker set, $500 figures.
Yeah.
But you know, now that there are 4 releases InArt, I think you can see the value of those figures. You can definitely see the value. You can see why they cost $500. You can see that. You can easily see that. With this right here, it's a good figure. We've paid almost, you know, almost $400. Way over $400 for Iron Man figures. Why not this? I get it.
Well, because it's not fully.
Well, and that Chuck G brings up the same point, but I don't know if that's. I don't know how much diecast this is. I don't think it.
It's not that much.
It's the shoulders, it's the upper body, and it's the helmet.
Yeah, it's like plating. It's by no means an Iron Man. It's just like die-cast plating throughout. But yeah, 300 for the collector edition. I didn't think that's bad. I mean, if you didn't need that base and the battle damage, you can get yourself into this figure for $300, a die-cast Batman. I thought that was pretty good. 370 if you want.
They did the same thing they did the same thing with Black Adam.
He was fucking expensive, right? I mean,
a very expensive figure. Around this about 370, 380 with the base and all that stuff. And this is the thing, they give you these tiers. So, you know, if you're the go big or go home type of guy, you're going to spend a lot of money. But you're paying for that base, and the base looks good. And I mean, it does add more to the figure. It does give it more presence. But if you just want to have the figure, you know, depending on how you collect, you can get in at 300. So I think that's fairly priced. I don't think it's too outrageous. But if you want to go all, you know, balls out with it, you're going to spend that. You got to spend that money.
I think this is kind of what we were talking about. I think this is kind of becoming that new norm where we're gradually getting increased costs where half of everybody are going to be like, you know what, this is okay priced, because we're slowly getting like anchored and adjustment, right?
That's exactly what they want us to think.
Well, granted, so if he's 375 and you could say, okay, yeah, so the chin, shoulders, breastplate, helmet, like the picture here that we're looking at now are the die-cast parts, so we can say, you know what, that's not that bad.
By the way, there's the stand. It's pretty cool.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's like that was still pretty cool though.
Pretty cool.
You know, So I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of in that point where I'm like, you know what? I don't think it's that bad. But
They could have gave us more.
Now,
They
we're
could
like,
gave
it's
us. They could
475.
have gave us way more diecast though.
Well, yeah.
Like, that's pretty damn interesting though.
You know what's coming though, right? You know what this just opened the door for.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what it opened the door for, and that is, will we see future figures with diecast?
Yeah, diecast Mando.
And yeah,
That's coming.
Diecast me out, and I'll give that one to Doc Smizzle. He dropped me, and I went, "Oh man, no!"
Yeah.
As soon as I heard it, I knew it to be true. I'm like, God damn it, 100%.
Yeah,
they are, because it's the same thing. It's just some diecast.
Diecast Mando. Diecast Boba Fett.
Or fuck it, yeah. I mean, you know,
diecast original trilogy Boba Fett diecast.
While we're still on this topic though of this, I want to show. I believe this is from Ken Fong. He posted it, so I'm pretty sure these are his photos. But I wanted to bring this up because there's a couple of secret base shots, and no doubt this thing looks freaking great, man.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so this is different. This is kind of like in-person shots, and yeah, this looks a lot better.
Great.
Yeah.
And Joe, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. This is open the door, and we got that rumor from Iron King weeks ago, almost a month ago, that this was coming and Superman was coming with it. So,
well, they teased
here
that
it is.
photo too. We saw that in the solicitation.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's in there.
It could be a new Superman. It could be the old one. I'm not sure. It's really a situation where Hot Toys will still do that, because one would argue and be like, well, wait a minute, because InArt's putting one out. Hot Toys don't give a fuck. You know, they'll be like, well, we're gonna make one anyway.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we try to, you know, brand loyalty in a sense. They're like, well, what are you gonna do now? Like now that they put on Artisan Joker, right? Later, but we knew they were gonna do it. They don't care. They're gonna put it out.
Again, Batman of 85 anniversary, right? Isn't that what they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hot Toys with them this year, so it's going to keep coming.
How would you guys think they can improve on a Superman 2.0? What are we thinking? Updated tailoring, better cape, better.
Well, okay, so like this Affleck has rolling eyes, so they could do that again with Superman, and with the second head sculpt, they could do the same. But do USB lights so his eyes are lit up red, or there's options there, right? They could say, hey, listen, we're doing better proportions, because in my opinion, I don't think Hot Toys has ever really hit Henry Cavill Superman.
There were things with that costume. I remember Hector kept talking about it, and he was looking at that InArt very closely to see if they got it right, and it looked like they did. So I think there probably is improvement on the costume. But I want it.
Yeah, this looks freaking. Yeah, this looks great. Man. So, Carlos Man says Hot Toys exploring 2.0s due to the lack of content this year.
That's exactly. We've been talking about that since the very beginning.
Yep, 100%, dude, 100%. Because
by the way, here's this.
Yeah, Rob locked in that pose.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Look at that.
Let me get back here. Let's pull you up.
That looks good, man. That really looks good. Damn, that looks good.
I know, right? And the thing is, you can't really the clothing is like translucent, it's glowing. But there you go.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is. It really looks good.
Rob, turn that right out, man. That's a great pose. That looks
you
good.
Like that?
It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. I am digging it.
I mean, it's funny because I've been opening like my Hot Toys figures, and I'm just having so much fun just opening random figures I bought and thought,
oh, nice. You open up the Miles. Yeah,
I did. I mean, look at that. It's not, this is 2.0, not Bodega Cat.
That's Bodega Cat's awesome. I need that one.
I love this figure, by the way. This figure is dope.
Such a fun figure.
It's such a fun figure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. That is pretty awesome.
I've been opening all kinds of stuff. I was able to reacquire this. to go.
Oh
Because
wow, you got so expected.
Oh my!
because I'm, because I, oops, James Bond's falling over, because I got the Savior, to go with my other Watchman now. Hang on.
Oh, there you
wow!
go.
Oh yeah!
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, you've just been having a lot of fun unboxing some stuff.
So
Dude.
did that.
Yeah.
Ozymandias?
So this is so awesome, and it comes with 2 head sculpts. I love this figure. I love the comics, but I love the head sculpts. They're killing their head sculpts.
That looks really good.
And there's also an Ozymandias head sculpt with the mask on, but I left him with the mask off because he doesn't usually have the mask on. But I mean, again, look at this figure and look at this cape.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I ordered up Soldier Boy. I got him.
Yeah, I got that coming too, and I got Soldier Boy's coming, and so is Starlight.
Nice. All right, Fat Batman, brother. You have a good night, bro. That's crazy.
Later,
Man.
Joe.
And I don't give a fuck. I love this figure. I love this
Oh,
So
shit.
Toys.
Yeah.
I love it. And by the way, the cape's just draped over the stand, but
That still looks really good.
Looks
I
good.
love it. And I've already got Butcher, so
Yeah. So you're trying to just get the whole damn. Yeah. You're on your way for sure. Yeah, Pedro, the lag of the content, perfect time for Hawkeye, Okoye, Namor, Poe Dameron, the Marvels.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're gonna do it. I don't know.
That's the thing, is like the retreading the 2.0s. I mean, look, let's face it, some of this stuff needed to be 2.0. Okay,
Sure,
we
I
get
agree.
it. Some of it, yeah, but they can give us some new shit too. Like when I saw honestly.
hey, you know what they can give us? The 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘.
There you go.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Where's it at?
You knew that was coming.
There's the drum. Go ahead, Jay.
No, but that's the thing. It's like
nice.
honestly, when I saw this Batman yesterday, I was excited for people that wanted it, but I was kind of like, okay, another 2.0. Great, they're just gonna run through the whole damn
It's just a
DC
gauntlet
line.
that's like kind of
Yeah,
circular.
Well, we know from CinemaCon Thor is in Deadpool and Wolverine, so we're gonna get a Thor from Deadpool and Wolverine. By the way, what did you guys think of the new Thor? I gotta have that figure. I don't care.
Oh,
I hated the movie. I love the figure.
That's it in a nutshell.
I hated the movie.
That's
love that
what
figure.
makes it tough. But the figure, that outfit,
bro,
I think the best looking Thor yet.
Oh,
this
it looks
one
so
here.
cool.
This is the one we're talking about. The new
Yes.
Love and Thunder release.
it looks good, but I'm waiting for Artisan Thor because I think
Man,
we're
this-
gonna get it.
I see. I guess I'm in the minority. I think it looks like a fucking Marvel legend.
Honestly, I think
Yeah,
it
it
would
is a
have
Marvel legend. It's Thor.
Well,
What
I
do
mean,
you-
the print
honestly,
on,
it looks good, but it just this would have been great in 2020. That's how I feel, honestly. I think
okay.
I think we're past this now.
Look,
In a way.
with all the effects, I'll contest it. It's a little bit over the top.
Well,
But
yeah, you can't put
when
all the
you
effects-
pull some of that stuff back, it looks great. I think that costume looks awesome.
Me too. You know what? To me, this figure that's too much.
It's
But
okay.
that
Give me
is
this,
fucking
this
looks
badass.
great.
That looks good.
He looks
that does look good.
Awesome.
It looks good. I just think we're gonna get an artisan. I think we're gonna get an artisan Thor from.
What do you think the first Marvel? You think Thor will be the first Marvel artisan figure?
Well, actually,
Well, what's
that'd be
going to be the
second.
first Marvel artisan figure?
Well, the Scarlet Witch they dropped. Remember? Endgame.
Oh, is
was-
that considered artisan?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that-
yeah, it's
yeah.
branded artisan.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, what's the
Yeah,
second
so-
figure?
I don't know yet. Nothing yet. You know. I know. I'm giving you guys
I just
shit.
see that. I just see that
uh,
hair, and I want to see it rooted now. And I
Well,
think
look,
that's
I put a poll in the chat. 91% of you guys are saying no to Thor.
damn.
Well, let me know,
Good.
guys.
More for me. I'll wait till it's
More for you.
remainder.
I know,
Fine.
guys.
And you know, it's again because of the movie.
I think, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
this figure-
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I mean, he looks good. Don't get me wrong. He looks good. He looks good.
I do like the USB light up effects. I like
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah,
Look,
it's just-
a year from now, if I can get him on some kind of sale or something like that, I would absolutely pick him up. But he's just not on my radar. He's not. There's so much heat. There's so much great, and they're 2.0 and everything, you know. So, man, I think this thing looks great. Again, I think the effects you can go a little bit over the top with those, but you know, for photographic purposes, those are very cool to have. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, Storm Artisan would have been great. Well, yeah.
And here's the thing: there's 2 SKUs with this too. So this MMS cool 655 and MMS 656. So, you know, hopefully I can get this later on.
Yeah, although I have to say that head sculpt does not look like Chris Hemsworth. I mean, that head sculpt is, I don't know who that is. It doesn't look like him. It doesn't have the lips are too full. It's just different.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care, but whatever. To me, this is like a Kirby Thor. So you can put him next to your classic Iron Man with the
you could do something like that. I personally, I think the Gladiator Thor.
Hey, that Hano Thor's coming out any.
Yeah, we have a Hano Thor coming. Probably gonna be comic book Thor. Yeah, none of this is bad. I feel like Gladiator Thor, I think, is the best, followed by Infinity War Thor.
Yeah,
those are my favorites. Personal preference, because I think Ragnarok was just a fun movie. I really enjoyed that. So, and the figure comes with a shitload of things. Gladiator Thor Deluxe.
That's a great figure. That is a great figure, and just the colors on that figure just pops, and it's just great.
Yeah. So,
but I get it. This is like even all those Thors, he had the short hair. Like, this is your, you know, Thor right here. This is your standard, you know. When you think of Thor, this is the look you think of.
Could you maybe put like Fat Thor's head on this body? I wonder. Because then he'll have the beard and, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, like mix and match. I'd have to see. Not that the sculpt's horrible. I just, you know, I think like CT said, that a lot of people didn't care for the movie, so they're likely not as interested into the figure because, you know, that happens. That happens. But
with all the stuff off of it, it looks like it's a good looking figure. It is with all the shit off of it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Remember when this dropped though? When this was announced, I kind of joked about it because I was like, "Wow, after tax and shipping, this is $400 for, you know." What was he like, $370? I forget. Yeah. But it's up there. So it kind of goes back to, you know, what we're talking about. It's like, well, shit. I mean, for a movie that's not, and maybe that's just an opinion, but I don't think it's one of the best Thor movies. And if you already have some great Thors, then it's kind of hard, at least for me, to be like, why am I going to drop $400 on this one when, you know, I have one that's, I think, is arguably better and from a better film. So but it's cool. It's cool that it's out. You know, Lady Thor's looking. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that looks cool. So we'll have to see. I don't know, but I did put a poll. I'm surprised. It's 86% no. I figured more would be into it. This is a cool photo, though. Don't get me wrong.
That looks cool. That does look cool. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, with all the effects and stuff, it's a little. Maybe a little too gaudy, you know.
The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. I'm not even going
I know.
The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. It's the colors, man.
The colors are nice. The color, it is colorful. That is for sure. It is very colorful. But not bad. No, not bad.
Fucker's gonna pop on your display. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the issue for me though is that you could look at something like this, and this could be cool. But kind of like what Rob was saying earlier, same point, is that when things start climbing up in price and then there's just so much shit out there that you want, something has to take a back seat. Yeah. So in this could take, you know, if we were still back in the day, I know I'm sounding like I'm, you know, bitching about the past, but you know, if we were like back in our day or whatever, and it's like $200 or something, maybe, right? And it's not as much. There's so much shit though.
$350 if you want the helmet and those gold arms. $310 for the collector's edition. So
yeah,
it's still up there.
it's still kind of up there, man. It is still kind of up there. So, but you know, whatever. It's out. It's available, guys. I know there's some that do want it, so I'll just kind of leave it at that. But you know, I was just curious about it. But I do want to bring
Gore.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
and you got Valkyrie. They're gonna look great.
They're gonna look great. I mean, and what they gave you now Thor. We've got Gore. We got Valkyrie. You got the Lady Thor.
Yep. Oh yeah, she's coming.
I think that's it, right? Just 4.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just waiting. We're just waiting on Lady Thor now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Jane Foster.
So not bad, but I do want to show this, man. Because InArt dropped this.
This shit broke the internet.
Oh, I better turn this damn sound off. It's loud. Here, we don't need sound.
Oh no.
But this is cool. You guys saw this, right? I don't know if Rob, if you saw this, but
No.
okay.
Hold
so
on.
InArt
Wait.
showed this unboxing.
Rewind, go back real quick. I just noticed something.
Yeah, sure. Me. What are we looking? A little forward.
The bats actually. Oh shit!
Yeah,
That is
yeah. That kind of neat.
cool.
Like as they lift.
That is cool.
Oh,
What?
man.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Wow.
What?
That
Yeah.
is fucking awesome.
I know. Let's do it. Let's do it one more time. Jedi Chris, what's up, brother? Yeah. So as they lift it,
It's gonna
That's
look
some damn-
so good in my trash.
you have to keep the box on these, bro.
As a graphic designer, that's
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
That's
But yeah, I wanted to. I know, you know, they did post this. I think yesterday. I know they posted it originally on their Chinese social media, but I mean, this is it's pretty damn awesome, dude.
looks
Pretty
great.
damn awesome.
What do you guys think about this magnetic track set?
Let me tell you something about this magnetic track set. I'm gonna pause it right here. Well, give it a second so they're gonna demonstrate that you can adjust. Now, here's the thing. Is this a better solution than just giving us a larger magnet in the base? Because, and the reason I say this is because I mean I have Caustic Plastic. You know, they make awesome figures, but all their bases are magnetic, and their base is magnetic. Like period. So, and it's very strong. I'm quite surprised how strong their magnets are. But my point is, you can take your figure and just kind of wherever you want to put them, it's magnetic. So I'm interested in their reasoning behind this. Are they saying, hey, listen, we're going to use stronger magnets than we did previously, and then we're going to allow you to kind of move these around? But I feel like I don't know what your guys' thoughts on this. I almost feel like
what?
Is this over engineering or over complicated?
You know what I think it is, because I have to tell you, I have the Molecule 8 John Lennon figure that, you know, the only figure they made, and it has a metal endoskeleton inside of it, and it comes with a base, a circular base that's metallic. It's a magnet. And you can put that figure anywhere you want on that base, and it works great. Why, like you said, let's put a bigger magnet in it. Why do you have to slide stuff around? So, like, if you close it up and you don't like where the magnet's at, you have to open it back up and slide it around again to get the. It's counterintuitive in terms of posability.
That's what I think. That's what I was saying. So I don't.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I applaud them for trying something new.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's exactly right, counterintuitive, because now I gotta lift the damn thing. Maybe I'm just bitching.
I mean, a stand is for posability, and why you have to futz with a stand like that is not conducive, because it doesn't allow you to pose. When you're posing your figure, you have to I have to go in and move the stand. If you have to move your stand around so your figure can stand up and open it up like that, what a pain in the ass that is.
It's one thing to have that track go back and forth. It's another thing also to have to get it like this. Why not just have a big enough magnet on each of those tracks? So all you really have to do is move it left or right, you know,
Exactly.
But with that, you've got to move it. You got to you've got to get it pretty. Yeah, I don't know.
And my God, what if the track breaks? And then that's a whole nother mess. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, shit falls apart. Let's be honest. Things get, you know, can get fucked up. So that's another thing that is just annoying. I mean, I was thinking maybe they didn't use a bigger magnet for weight. I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, I don't understand that.
You know, I want to test something, but go ahead and continue, guys. I'll be right back on this magnet base. Magnet gate hashtag.
Magnet gate. Well, no, I mean, I would say this: a stand should be the least of your problems.
Yes.
And why is this a problem? You know, and it's weird that every time you want to, like, I was just futzing with, you know, his legs to get the I can turn this base to make him stand sideways, not look straight forward. You want to have a bit of an angle, you know, and you've got his foot forward here and his foot back, giving him some support because he's going to go into a fighting stance or whatever. On that base, I might have to readjust that base 3 or 4 times to get it right. And every time I have to take the figure off, open up the bottom, slide it around. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, these are the ultimate first world problems. But still, it's like, it's a figure, it's a toy. I just want to put it on a stand.
And, you know, and that was when I talked to John earlier this week, that was one of the things I asked him. I said, you know, I get it. I understand why you guys are, you know, want to keep the magnetic bases with your figures, you know, because to have that real life aesthetic, you don't want to have the crotch grabber and all that to get rid of that. But I think it would make sense to add a crotch grabber into the set, a crotch grabbing stand, just, you know, just for people that want to do more different dynamic type of poses, just to give collectors that option. And it wouldn't cost them
until they've reestablished confidence in those magnets, because man, these are not cheap. And to have your goddamn InArt figure do a face plant and just scuff a nose or anything like that, or the rooted hair to just before you get home, it's like all pressed in or something like that. It's you know, I agree that it should come with the crotch grabber. Let people have an option. Have the magnets, do whatever you want, but for those who just don't have the confidence until, you know, they've perfected it.
Well, here's what I wanted to show briefly, just because I was testing this base right here is the caustic plastic base, but I was just saying, like, wherever, well, his sword's here, but if I just set him like right there, it's magnetic. If I want to move him like right here, it's fucking magnetic. If I want to turn him and go like there, it's fucking magnetic. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's cool.
Well,
like,
yeah.
So I don't know.
So they figured it out. Big magnets.
Big magnets, yeah. So I don't know, but
it's like caustic plastic has like multiple magnets all aligned all around that base, where they're just using 2 or 3.
Bro, you move it, you pose. You want like a stepping motion, you know, kind of whatever. Spread the leg a little, boom, boom. Just sit.
I will say this looks like the perfect place to stash some weed or
yes,
some
you can have a couple of doobies in there.
Ash, right? Yep.
Well, and listen, we could just be over exaggerating the situation, and you know, but it's just interesting. Maybe those magnets are super strong, but I get your guys' point. I get your guys' point in the chat as well. I see a lot of people kind of giving different ideas, or maybe why did they do this, but I don't know. How much do I think Kit's gonna sell leftover Gandalfs? Not retail. I wouldn't. So even if the magnets were figured out, for me the base is too big. We'll be using my own stands like 3D print. It's badass. So I don't know, man. So I don't really get it, man. I don't really get it. So yeah, very good point. Yeah, they're going to come out in 2 big magnets. Yeah, well, you know, it's interesting. So Doc Smizzle says InArt also used terrible placement and a piece of Velcro on the collar of Batman. Well, I didn't see that. I'm going to take your word on that. Maybe go back to the original size magnet they offered, include a crotch grabber size. Well, that was the thing that Jay, you had brought up too as well, right?
Yes.
On your interview with John, is an optional, you know, grabber stand.
Yeah.
And I actually saw a gentleman today. I think it was actually on the InArt page itself. He came up with it like an idea. It was like a little 3D render he did of them actually, like, how easy it would be for them to like include like a little, like drilling a little hole in the back of their stands and just adding like a crotch grabber to it. So it can be like a breakaway type of thing. Like if you want the crotch grabber and you don't have the faith in the magnets, here's the crotch grabber. You can pull it. You could detach the pole, and then just have the magnets if you just want to have, you know, go with the magnet look. And I thought that was very interesting. Just to, if they didn't want to like put a whole nother crotch grabbing stand in there, they can have like an attachment rod to the base they already have. I think that will work too. It's just give collectors the option, because especially when it comes to posing, that's where the art comes in with the figure. Like they do the art with creating the figure, we do the art with them posing.
Yeah, like this is badass. Like all of this looks really cool. 100%. Yeah. I mean, and we haven't really talked much about the figure. I know, guys, let's get a little crazy with the magnet base, but yeah. And I appreciate their innovation, trying something new. I get that, you know, try it out, see if it works, you know. But you're right. Yeah. Like what happens in time if, you know, those latches break? You know, we all know the plastic and your home environments can change. They can get brittle. You know, eventually one day it can just crack, and then you're like, oh shit. So I mean, I understand, and again, I appreciate what they're trying to do. We'll see. Maybe I just thought of an actual base, as I showed you, you know, that was just magnetic. I think that'd be the better way to go. But
yeah.
Aside from that, though, this figure does look freaking sweet, man. We talked about last week when they showed off that display photos of them on the assembly, and I know a lot of people were wigging out. We all thought it still looked great, but I know there's a lot of people who are like, Then they see this and they're blown away. I mean, do you guys still feel that this is a kind of like a home run again for InArt here in quality? I don't have the Hot Toys Batman. This is the only one I had ordered, so I won't really have one to compare unless, you know, I'd like borrow somebody's, but I think this looks freaking sweet, dude.
I think this is far superior than the Hot Toys, and the Hot Toys ain't nothing to sneeze at all. But this is on another level. I think it is. You look at the stitching. I mean, we ain't even get to it yet, but that goddamn bat signal. Oh my god, that thing is humongous. The InArt version it dwarfs the Hot Toys one. But yeah, the figure alone, yeah, I think this is another home run. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy when they get this in hand.
Doc said, I'll see it soon, where they attach the cape to the figure. There's a piece of Velcro they decided to use on the collar. Did we miss it? If not, I'll rewind.
Go back again. That was a little earlier. Yeah.
But damn, this looks good though. Is it all right here?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, well that's a little that's a little unsightly. But what can you do?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Is this a make or break? I mean, and I'm not
trying
to be sarcastic,
hell no.
But
no.
Both these figures are awesome, man. You know, whether you get the Hot Toys or the InArt, they both look great. But this one's gonna go to InArt. You know, rooted hair. They've gone just a little bit more in the detail, and you know, they get the win on this one. But if you've got the Hot Toys, that's a great piece too. I don't have either one of these yet, and I'll be happy with either or. I'm not too picky. So whatever I wind up getting, I'll be happy with. Hector, don't forget what you said. I'm holding you to it.
Look, but here's the thing though. I think I'm okay with this. I understand you're kind of like, it's just like kind of tacky. It's just there. But you're not going to see it.
Yes.
You know?
No, it's under that awesome cape and cowl.
So I feel like that's probably okay. Yeah, that's a tough one for me personally. I think I
take it back. It's over the cowl, but yeah, it's under that great cape. You know.
I don't think that's too bad.
I get what DocsMizzle was saying though. It's like, as great as their work is, they kind of just put that back.
Well, I mean, but maybe there's a design reason for it. And I did. By the way, that base is fantastic. I took a couple photos yesterday. I'll be doing a review on this Agent Cooper soon. By the way, but no, I mean, I think it's like, okay, so right now, you know, the Velcro's back there. It's just you're facing forward now in this video.
Yeah, that looks
I
amazing.
think it's fine. I think, you know, personally, I think it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's on the back. I agree, but also Charlie also agreed. It's kind of a weird choice, but maybe, you know, their R&D team just thought, you know, hey, this is probably the best that we can do. That's not going to have like weird, you know, we don't want the customer to, though then again, they're going to make you mess with the magnetic base, but maybe they were thinking, you know, we don't want to like have the customers mess around with it too much to try to, you know, maybe you have to tuck it in, do some weird shit, you know, hook on some clips, whatever, you know, or have it permanently affixed. You know, they don't want to go that route. So they're
looked like it was a last minute thing. Like they were looking at something. It was like, okay, this would make it look better if we just did this, and that's what it is. But no, it doesn't bother me.
But he looks fantastic. So I'm stoked for him. Aside from the Velcro thing, yeah, I think this looks freaking great, man. Because remember when this came out, when this all started happening, we were like, you know, oh shit, what do we do? And I remember when that happened, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. I know it's kind of that, you know, cliche at this point, but you know, a lot of us say it, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait for InArt, you know, and then see what happens, because I don't need two Batmans from this movie. And we knew Hot Toys was gonna come out first, you know. That's how it works. They mass produce. Of course they're gonna get it out first. But freaking sweet, man. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to see what it does. So Hot Toys constantly pops out. I see, that's interesting. I didn't know. Did not know. Mike says, Mafia, any hesitation handling the Gandalf head sculpt as far as futzing with the rooted hair? Not bad at all. No, I mean, my reviews on my channel, if you haven't watched it already, straight out the box, man, this Gandalf was great. Like, I didn't have to do really anything. I did do some stuff, however, in the video just to show you that I used just a little spritz of water, and if I want to kind of form it, you know, with a small comb or like a toothpick or something. But he looks exactly like Gandalf when you open that box, so there's very little futzing with. I know, Jay, you just got yours in as well, right? I don't know if Jay's here actually.
Yep. No, I'm here. I just doing something in the background. But no, that figure is amazing. Out the box, it looked great. I didn't have to do too much to the hair. I put a little. After watching your video, I decided to follow up with the same thing you did. Is I, you know, put a little dab of water on it to make the hair look a little bit more natural. Like he was, you know, like it'd been rained on or something like that, and it looked great. I mean, actually, the more you futz with it, the better it looks, in my opinion. That figure is just great. Honestly, that figure really sold. Honestly, sold InArt for me. Honestly, the Joker was good, but they really didn't have to. In my eyes, it was great, but of course, it had been so long since we had a Heath Ledger Joker, so they really had. I mean, it was good. It was good. Whatever they gave us, long as it didn't look like the Hot Toys one and Paint Apps were better, it was good. But really, this damn Gandalf really sold it to me. The Gandalf, in my opinion, is way better. It's a better product than the Joker, in my opinion. And they keep getting it. I mean, they keep going that direction. I mean, looks great. And this right here this looks phenomenal. This Batman looks great. I think, like I said, with the four figures that they have released, I think they've all been home runs personally. One better after the other.
I have yet to open my Joker 2-pack.
Oh man, that Joker 2-pack's great.
I know. I've never even know. Every time I open it, I'm like, this is such a pain in the ass. I just don't.
It's a big box. There's a lot.
Look, you saw how quickly I put this out. I'm like, I just want to open my figures.
Just one, just boom, boom, they're done.
Bam, like just bam.
Yeah, no, that is
true. By the way,
true.
can I just say how much I love this figure?
You can certainly say that. Want to see one
figure
more
is
time?
great. Dope AF, man. I love this figure. I love it. I love Moon Knight. I love this figure.
Looks pretty damn awesome.
I mean, I know it's a crotch grabber.
There we go.
I wish we could come up with a better stand system.
Yeah, well, they're trying. People are trying. Mike, no, yeah. To answer your question, moving the head, pulling the back of the hair off, it's super easy, dude. Super easy.
Yeah.
So, Carlos says just don't put the hat on without futzing. I mean, I don't even think you really need to. I don't even think you need to do that, bro. I mean, I showed it in the review. I just put the hat on. Yeah, now, to be fair, he does have like kind of a grip of cotton. Jay, I'm sure you've observed that as well in the hat.
Yes.
But you can futz with that cotton, or you can just straight pull it out. It's just cotton. I took the cotton out.
I think. Oh, you did. I kept the cotton in because I thought it was. I thought the cotton was there. Really, I mean,
Well,
of course, it forms the hat.
It can form that, but I took
But
it
it also
out.
protect the hair. That's what I thought it was for.
Nah, see, I took. Well, I'm not even wearing the hat right now, but I took mine out because you can just put it right in. It's super easy. Just there's no real modding. It's just a piece of cotton. So I took mine out mostly because I wanted the back to kind of fall naturally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
the floppy hat.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you know, so it is what it is. But Spotlight's comical. This is cool though. What do you guys think about this, man? Is it? People are saying that this is more accurate than the Hot Toy signal as far as size.
Listen,
true.
I need it to work. So even if it looks great, I just when you turn it on, man, that thing needs to project a strong bat signal on something.
That's the only reason for it to exist.
Right. So if it doesn't do that, then I'm sorry, it's not going to get the pass from me. But I guess it looks great. It does look good.
Well, it lights up.
I understand that, but does it project? Does it?
Yeah, lighting up isn't enough
on a wall.
Yeah, that's what that lighting up is. It has to function. You have to be able to put that across a room.
If I have that on the top of my display, is it gonna?
Okay, well, listen. Okay,
here's the thing. No, it's not. I can tell you right now.
You're right.
Nope.
You're right. It's not. It's not just by them turning that on. Yep. But listen, dude, I don't think you want that. And the reason
what's that got a big candle in it?
Okay, but listen though.
And I also don't like that you have I don't like that you have to individually flip these up.
But that's kind of cool if you want to have it.
I know, but it's just I don't know. I want to see him turn it on. Turn it on. Show me.
It's on.
No.
It's on. It's lit. It's fucking.
It's
lit.
not bright enough.
Well,
okay,
I can
tell you right now.
Yeah. Of course not. Yeah. Of course it's not. Here's the thing. You can certainly go buy some Cobb LEDs and open this up.
Yeah, but the whole point about this is should be functional.
But
which means if it's functional, you should be able to paint a cloud on your wall of wherever your display is.
Here's my thing. Hold on. Let me get this out real quick, guys, because I have up top. I don't think you can see it. It's not on right now, but I have 𝗕𝗔𝗦𝗡's bat signal. Okay? That thing is fucking bright.
Yeah, because Yost knew what it was for.
Because it's a spotlight.
I'm not signaling Batman though in my bedroom, so I get it. I look, I get it. I appreciate it, but I don't turn it on often.
No, but the whole point of having it is to project the bat signal in the sky.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I see a bat logo on my ceiling, and to each their own. I'm just saying, for long term, I have this blinding like fog light in my fucking room.
Look, man, Hot Toys has already put out a bat signal when they gave you the Commissioner Gordon and Joseph Gordon-Levitt cop figures, the 2-pack. That came with a bat signal. It worked pretty well.
I guess it's up to you guys. It's preference. Fucking Renz, turn it on only if you need Batman. Yeah, really, just fucking be like, hurry, I need help. No, so I get you guys. I'm just saying, be careful what you wish for, because long term, if it's super bright, for me, I found it a little irritating. But I'm also sensitive to like bright light, and maybe that's it.
Are you like a fucking mogwai or what?
I am. I know.
Bright light.
It is, man. It's too much. So, but it has to be individually done due to the design. I think the brightness is fun. You don't want a huge bright. That's it. Again, preference. I don't personally, and I love Yost, but it's very bright.
Yeah, but okay. I guess you guys were all looking for different things.
All right, then give me 2 settings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. A compromise.
Give me 2 settings.
That would be kind of cool, like lamps that you have in your house, right? You click,
sure.
Whatever. You got different wattage there. Okay, that could maybe be a thing.
Yeah.
That can maybe be a thing.
Funny thing is, I thought they were like that. I thought it was more than one setting on it.
Yeah, it's whatever.
The thing is, are you gonna have Batman stand next to this light? Is that what you're supposed to do with it?
Well, I think it'll still look good in the display. Sure.
It's gigantic. That's gonna take up a lot of display.
Yeah,
it's gonna.
Well, you definitely you need to be having garage racks or Moduspace cases or because I'm assuming not everybody, but some people at the very minimum are going to have the bat cycle. Others like
Yeah, but the bat
myself,
cycle's cool. That's just a big
Batmobile.
light.
I know, but I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, you're going to need space anyway on a shelf. So I mean, this has to be like a one shelf situation. I think like you have a Batmobile from Yoast, and you've got the bat cycle, then you've got the bat signal in the back, and then you have Batman there. That's the whole fucking shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be like DTOF friendly or whatever those new things are called that I don't remember how to pronounce. So I don't know. I mean, this is a lot smaller than Yoast. Yoast is huge. I mean, that's talk about space. I can't even fit it on these shelves, bro.
Damn.
I can't.
No.
Yeah, I'd have to lift one up a little bit higher. Because remember, the bat signal is on a platform.
Right.
And then on top of that, it hooks, and you can rotate it, that has that pivot, but it's huge, bro. It's awesome, but it's huge. So this is small to me, but that's because I have, Jazz Inc. So, and that thing's huge, man. So
I don't even understand this sliding thing. What the
I don't either.
This thing is- Can I just say this is stupid?
the
It's
magnetic
just-
thing?
Yeah, it's just stupid. Why you fly? Like, what the hell? What? Why didn't they just make a magnet that big and stick it in the center of that thing? Like, what is that for?
Yeah.
I'm
Not
looking
sure.
at this going, this is dumb.
It reminds me of one of those ridiculous crossword puzzle games. They used to be
Yeah.
like, well, you have to
Oh,
move it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
get the letters over. Like, what the?
I want to oops, I didn't mean to full screen it. Sorry guys, here. I just wanted to look at all that. There's quite a lot in this,
Yeah.
there's quite a lot in this. Now,
How do you guys feel about like dressing the figure up, putting the the utility belt and all that on?
oh, excellent. No problems whatsoever.
Um,
But maybe that's not fair to say. It's not a problem for me.
yeah.
'Cause
I'm not a big fan of that. I want it to. I just want to slip a cover right off of it and be like, all right, it's ready to
Yeah,
go. Maybe
yeah.
slip a gun in and a.
Because you know what? It's
Yeah.
at this scale, it's always a pain in the ass. Things are hard to do. Fasteners don't work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But what I mean by that, and I'm just elaborating on my own experience, is like this snippet right here that we're watching. I'm used to doing stuff like this because, if you buy like, Didco figures, military figures,
Sure.
even my Call of Duty Ghost figure, wherever the fuck he is, I spent like an hour and a half putting them together. I'm not saying that's a fun experience, but you have to dress those guys like head to toe in all sorts of stuff, not only clothing, but belts and all different types of utilities and gear and weaponry. So to me, seeing something like this, I understand because they're kind of coming from that world of sorts.
Yeah.
Whereas with Hot Toys, you're kind of used to it, right? You get a figure, you open it up, boom, like you just put it on the shelf. Very minimal changing some stuff out. And if it is, oftentimes it's, Velcroed or something like, pauldrons or, things like that, right? So I get a lot of people aren't used to this, but I feel like this is kind of cool, man. I don't think there's a whole lot of assembly going on here, but to each their own. I can understand people maybe being a little frustrated with that, but I don't know how else they would do this unless you would prefer all of this to come pre-assembled in the box. But maybe they, don't want to do that because they want everything. They're all premium pieces that are individual, and then they want you to kind of put them on your own, so it's exactly how you want it to be. I'm not sure.
I think it's a fun experience. I mean, it just depends on the collector. That's where that comes in. I mean, but I think it's a fun experience. Looking at this video, I think it's easy enough. It doesn't look like they struggle too much to, put it on there. And I know we're kind of used to the Hot Toy stuff. And I remember when I had, what's his name? Hawkeye, the Hawkeye and Ronin. And I had to work the little zipper and put the other coat on him and flip them back and forth. I just bought a second body because it was too much of a bitch just to work that little zipper like that. Then it gets stuck. It's just, ugh. But with this, the materials look to be a little bit more premium, and looks like it, it's easy enough. So I don't think it should be too much of a problem.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, collection obsessed is exactly like the older kits, like all the old Predator kits. I mean, it's yes, we've kind of Hot Toys has evolved from that point, but I mean, there's still so many to this day. figures that at least I buy and others buy, you know, from third parties and whatnots that you assemble them. You put all this stuff together. So I think it's a little minimum. I know, like, for example, I know some people had expressed maybe not concern, but they weren't. Well, I don't know the word I'm looking for here, but remember when the InArt Joker came out? Some people were like, "Hey, I can't really get the head in," and they immediately just thought it was like a defective thing. And I'm like, no, you have, there's some futzing required. You need some tweezers. You need to pull that collar, a nice wrap around when you're changing head sculpts. And then if you want to get that tie, use some tweezers and properly adjust and then drape, you know, accordingly. Like, these are tiny things. These are 1/6 scale size, and you're a life-size human. You're gonna need some tools in your arsenal to, you know. And I know not many people are used to that. Again, coming from, you know, how the recent Hot Toys are, but there's a lot of times, you know, that shit comes in handy. And then you know, if you take a little, like you said, Jay, even with Gandalf, you didn't have to, but even just a little bit of futzing, you're gonna make it look 10 times better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to make it look more natural, and you know, and that just, I mean, it just really depends on, you know, how you collect. But I think when you look at pieces like this that are a little more premium, then because I think it's fair to say that an artist is a step up more premium than Hot Toys. Hot Toys is, you know, getting there now with the stuff that they're doing with the artisan and all that other type of stuff. But when you look at how intricate this outfit is and the detail is, there, like you said, there's going to be some futzing involved to make it look a certain way and to make it look more natural. So once again, it just depends on collectors. But I think something like Batman and the utility belt, that belt, you know, being able to attach it like that, and for it to have gravity to drop down as a real belt and to give it more lifelike look, it makes sense that it would be a separate piece.
Yeah, and look, I'm gonna with Restless Youth. Sorry, my man. Good point, right? I just don't like the people that were praising the excellent Hot Toy version not a week ago that are now saying it looks like shit compared. Like, I totally understand that, and I can't speak for other people. I saw a lot of people lose their shit. We talked about that briefly a couple weeks ago when even InArt put out those photos of all the production on the table. And not everybody, but I saw quite a few people like losing their minds. Oh my God, this is horrible. Oh, is this a fail? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck? And, you know, and it's like, yo, just chill out, man. Wait for the shit to come out. Wait for proper stuff. We knew the lighting was off. We knew the angles. They were just taking photos of the table. I was like, wait for something a little more proper to come out. People lose their shit over the smallest shit, dude. But you're right. And I noticed that, like, Hot Toys ain't no slouch either, that Batman, from what I've seen.
Oh, it looks good.
And I think it's disingenuous, especially to the people that have bought that Hot Toys version, to then be like, oh, it's crap. You know, you're like, what? No, they're both different. That's like saying that the Hot Toys Batmobile is crap because Jazz Inc. has one that's more accurate for double the price. I mean, the same with InArt. This may be a better Batman. It very well may be, but you're also paying more for it.
Exactly.
You know, I don't think that either one is. It's really subjective in that sense, right? I don't think you can go into a conversation with the outcome that one or the other is horrible. Like, that's a weird way of trying to analyze things to me. I look at it like they're both great. They both have their pros and cons. I don't think either of them look fucking horrible at all. So I don't know. It's just weird, bro. I'm with you on that shit. I'm with you on that. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just saying. I think they look. I mean, I think it looks good. I think both of them look good. I mean, this one does. I think this one is the winner. But like you said, look at the price point. You know what I'm saying? The price point, you know, shows it all right there. But the Hot Toys is not a slouch. Like a week ago, everybody was saying that was the greatest Hot Toys figure, maybe the best Hot Toys figure that they have produced in the last 10 years. So what happened to all that? You know, some people just go with the hype. But I mean, obviously, I do think this one, yes, look, it's not even arguably. This one does look better. This is the winner, but it is the price point. But here it is. We all are winners because now we have two great figures to choose in 1/6 scale to choose from.
We're all winners.
Yeah.
Dude, we are all winners. We said that when InArt was first coming into the ring.
The only factor I could see coming in here is if you have the 22 Jazz Batmobile. I don't know if one fits better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Articulates better in that machine.
I'm not even going to attempt to put it in the fucking Batmobile.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's done any of that yet, but I mean, aside from that, man, really, I would legitimately, I'm going to be happy with either one of these. Whichever one I can get my hands on will be good enough. You know?
I mean, and
I fully expect Batman 2 is going to be coming out with this, and that figure will be available soon. You know, so the sequel to this. So
yeah,
yeah.
And for you, is right. Yeah, both are great options.
Yeah, those bats are awesome.
Yeah, and I get that, because if you're not like here's the thing, and this is a kind of a good segue, because I think it depends on the level of fandom. Probably, I think that's where I'm kind of going with this, is that the level of fandom that you may have as an individual for whatever the IP is going to dictate, I think, where you're going to want to kind of.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay, where you want to kind of go, not necessarily vote where your wallet or where you want to go. And I'm saying this because, case in point, because of this Batmobile. This is also what I wanted to bring up, because you all know I'm getting the Jazz Inc. 89. We already know that this is an older Hot Toys vehicle. It's not a bad vehicle. Jay, you still own it.
Yes.
You know, this is still a great piece. But because I love 89, and I'm not saying that, like, let's say you, for example, Jay, let's take away for a moment that you don't own this Hot Toys Batmobile, the first one.
Yeah.
You're my boat. We're Batmobile-less.
Yes.
But we both love 89.
Yes.
So I don't want to say that that my fandom is greater than yours, but the way I collect is I look at it like, well, I love 89 so much that I want to go with Jazz Inc. I don't mind the extra, because I'm seeing all the craziness that's going into it.
Yes.
Me, like, that level of fandom, for me, I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Right. Yes. But I wouldn't ever be like, well, this is a piece of shit. Like, this is still awesome. I think there's a level there. Like, if you didn't have a Batmobile, I mean, does it feel the same way as a certain level of fandom? If you're like, I'm just going to go with the more, not because it's more expensive, but you know what I mean? You know why it's more expensive. There's more shit going on there.
Well, for me personally, I decided to upgrade to the Jazz Inc. one, and because the one that I have, the batteries, I mean, not the battery, the lights, the LEDs are dead on the inside of it. I've had it since 2019. It's still a great looking vehicle. It's still a great flex to see Batman standing in front of it and the Joker on the other side of it. It looks good. It gets eyes. Every time people come over here, people look at it. It looks good. So no. And you look at that angle right there. Damn, that thing looks amazing. It looks
awesome.
Great. But the Jazz Inc. one, I had to be honest with myself. In real life, I'm never going to own this car. Even if I could, I would never own this car, because it really, they have some that are street legal, but it's a pain. It's a pain. But I will never own the real 1-to-1 scale version of this car. I wouldn't. So when I look
I think many will, bro.
many will. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the closest I can get is that Jazz Inc. version. The Jazz Inc. version is bigger, and I was on the fence of getting that Jazz Inc. version. Until we saw the pictures. Yo shared the pictures with us both. Months back for public Adam, and when I saw the size, and I was like, damn. And I remember what I said to you. I was like, dude, this is a completely different product than
because you have the original Hot Toys. So you're looking at
this is a different product than what Hot Toys is giving us. What Hot Toys is giving us is amazing, but what InArt is giving us is it's on another level. But here it is, and we, in a great term that my boy Calvin says, act your wage. And that's what it comes down to. Like, if you ain't got the money, that Jazz Inc. one is damn near double the price of this one.
It is pricey, yeah. So you have to be committed.
Double.
Yeah.
Double. I could buy like 3 of these, man.
And there you go. You know, so that's where
I can get the car and I could get the '89 Bat.
But this
Batman.
is a good point because you are getting the Hot Toys one, right, CT? You're getting this Hot Toys Batmobile.
No.
I am. I'm excited for it. You know,
So-
this to me is a prop. I don't need. This isn't. You guys feel differently,
of course,
about this Batmobile. This is not my Batman and not my Batmobile. It's a cool Batmobile, but 66 is mine. I've got that. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
I got a tumbler. Boom. And by the way, that tumbler is not underscaled. We've been looking into this. We've been digging into it. Doc's done a lot of good work on this in the Discord. And man, there's actually a YouTube video. Jay Leno is got a video where he's in the tumbler, takes it out for a spin. And the thing is really small. They were all designed to actually jump. Every one of those tumblers could actually jump. That's crazy. But it's a very, very small car. So when you see it, you're like, you know what? Maybe Hot Toys got it right. Anyways, this one, I'm happy with it. For what I'm paying, and I was able to throw points at this, I have no business being able to get the DeLoreans and these Batmobiles at what I'm able to get these home at using rewards. So I am very, very happy. I have Jazz Inc. products. I'm happy with them. I agree. I think this is going to be the best vehicle that Jazz puts out. But I'll get in line when he starts doing injection molding and he does everything in a 2.0. That's when I'll get it.
This is a really interesting point though, because this shows how all of us as collectors have very different wants and needs, you know, depending on our own life experiences, because you were saying 66 is your Batman.
It is.
Right. So, and if we go with that, and let's just pretend that Hot
Toys is my Batmobile.
Right.
That Jazz Inc. Batmobile is the best.
So, well, let me paint a picture for you. If Hot Toys, when they tease the 66, let's say they actually released the 66, Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Right around now, same time. Just like this 89's been reissued, let's say Hot Toys was finally like, you know what, we're actually going to put out the 66 now. Boom.
Yeah.
It's the same price as this one.
Yep.
Would you?
Yes.
How would you have gone still with Jazz Inc., or would you have said, fuck it, I'll pay that?
I'll get both.
You'd end up getting both.
That's his love.
That's my Batmobile.
That's where I'm at with the 89. I would give both.
Here, I agree. I mean, I have to say that, you know, we're older. Well, I'm probably the oldest, but growing up, I had a die-cast Corgi Batmobile. I think every kid who collected toys or whatever, you had a die-cast Corgi 66 Batman. It was not just 66; it was the entire Batman series and the Batman movie. So it was, to me, every other Batmobile that has ever existed is judged against the 66 Batmobile. And my problem with, I have the first release of this Hot Toys Batmobile. My problem with this Batmobile is I don't believe it. It can't corner. You know, it has to shoot. It has to shoot something out of it to turn a corner. And it was none of the Batmobiles of the modern age, with the possible exception of the Tumbler, felt real to me. They were all gimmicky. They're cool, but they're not functional cars. Whereas the 66 Batmobile has a rocket engine and can drive on the freeway.
If you are fighting traffic on a drag strip, this is the car you need. But if you're driving into town, this is the last thing. It can't turn.
Listen, we don't need it to be realistic.
Yes, you do. I have a brain. I have something.
I think one of the problems.
This is why I would never own a Wonder Woman.
Listen, I'm just saying. We just need it to be fucking cool. But I get your point.
But here's the thing:
this thing can't bank for shit. Can't turn.
It can't do anything. I mean, even in the movie, this car never drives very fast. Every time you see it, the camera's placed in a position that shows it can't do anything. And while it's cool as a display piece. But you know what? I'll tell you something. You like X-Wing fighters because they look functional in space. Now, they might not be, but they look fast and sleek, and we saw one blow up the Death Star. This thing used its machine guns to cut down a warehouse door. And so the Batmobile can drive through the door. It never participated credibly in a car chase, which is what, whereas...
I love that it never participated.
Incredibly.
I love how he
Incredibly.
said that. Can you say that one more time, Rob?
It never participated in a credible car chase. but Pattinson's Batmobile did.
Yeah.
But the thing about Pattinson's Batmobile is there's nothing about it that's that special.
Yeah.
It's just a car. It's a muscle car, which is
To
fine.
me,
And
the
I appreciate
Batmobile
that.
has always been like an urban assault vehicle. Like
No.
it's got to be able to handle anything, roll into that city and be able to handle anything. Even the Tumbler gets a pass on that. Like it can just like go in there and handle and jump and do anything it needs. This thing is like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm happy to be adding this. It is a prop for me. So the fact that it's a little bit undersized is fine. I'm good with it.
I've had it since it
actually-
came out, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm just saying that even in the movie, this vehicle has no credibility.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You in the movie, it never goes fast. It's always driving slow.
It's going to be fun.
I think
Everyone
that's
out there
something
screaming that they want the 𝗕𝗔𝗦𝗘𝗥 because they want that accurate size. Wait until that thing rolls in, man.
I'm
By the way,
prepared.
just a warning from someone who's brought home some 𝗕𝗔𝗦𝗃 products. They're always a little bit bigger than what he has them measured at. So give it a little bit more space than what you're.
We have the snow speeders. Those things are huge.
Yeah, you guys are
Give me a big piece.
crazy, my friends. But
Yeah.
Carlos, my man, thank you so much, man, for 5, man. Saying, while I love the Dark Knight, there's no greater Batmobile than the 89. X. Oh, I need the best version available.
That's somebody who didn't grow up with playing with the.
I know.
866.
I know.
And look,
But
I get it. It'll never be the problem is with this is that here's the thing. Let me give you the Robert Meyer Burnett philosophy of hero vehicles, and this applies to spaceships. It applies to cars.
And thank you, Carlos.
You have to have your vehicle do something heroic in order for it to become iconic. This is the problem with the Star Wars prequels. Because you've got the Naboo fighters, Jake Lloyd behind the wheel of a Naboo fighter blowing something up isn't cool. An X-Wing is cool with Luke Skywalker behind it. What Jake Lloyd did that was cool was the pod race. But those Naboo fighters are not very iconic for a reason. Who made them cool? The Mandalorian 25 years later.
Damn. It's true.
And so you have the Millennium Falcon, always cool. Princess Queen Amidala's starship, not cool. Didn't do anything cool. R2-D2 had to go out on the exterior of that ship before anything happened. It was good looking, but you have to have if you have a vehicle in a movie, it has to do something cool. James Bond vehicles always did something cool. The Lotus Esprit turned into a submarine. The DB5 had an ejector seat and ejected a villain out of it. You know, you've got to have a hero vehicle in order to. What did the 89 Batmobile do that was heroic?
Look cool as shit.
That's it. That's all it did. But it didn't. It
doesn't. But doesn't that design and the cool factor of it is, can it be iconic enough to stick in your minds and make and become a character?
Yeah, that was a cool scene. Justin brings up a good point, right? Flying through the woods, right? I know
okay,
that
it's a car. It's supposed to drive. It's a car. I mean, it's like the problem is, yeah, Vicky Vale's sitting in it. I mean, look, I'm not going to take a look. I own this, so I can't. I'm not bitching and moaning and complaining. I'm just saying that this car did not, it never did anything very cool. And I'll tell you something. I resent that it has giant machine guns on it.
Me too.
Batman's car, the Batmobile does not need giant machine guns to be cool.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
And
with that.
and it doesn't need a thing that to spin. Look at what it has to have a plate to lift it up so it can turn around in a city street. I mean, this. I'm bagging on it. I mean, I think this is a cool looking car.
We're still
It's
friends.
cool.
It's okay.
Rob, I am right there with you, man. You just
No, I look. I agree with you. Functionality, you know.
I mean,
yes.
look, I think the Batman Forever Batmobile is really cool, but it drove up the side of a building. It has no credibility at all. It's cool though. I want to get the Jazz Inc. version.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't that something cool? Like you're suggesting in a scene in the film?
That would never happen. That's when the movie lost me. I'm watching this
like
going,
any of this
come
shit
on.
would ever really fucking happen.
No, it's gotta be
Millennium
credible.
Falcon flying through, blowing up a desk. I mean, like,
but they made you believe in the Millennium Falcon.
Did they though?
They did.
They did.
They
Come on,
absolutely
the fast
did.
Funker junk in the get.
As soon as it Docking Bay 94, as soon as the Millennium Falcon blasted out of Docking Bay 94, you're in.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
It outran the big Carillion ships.
I don't know,
You know?
but I mean, are we going?
How
for
dare
that?
you, sir?
Maybe that's just different preferences.
Yeah.
If we look at it from a functionality standpoint, sure, I get it. It can't turn really into everything we've talked about. But for me, like this was like it was 89 Batman. I grew up with this shit, just like you grew up with 66. So we all have a different, like a lot. I mean, a lot of people love the Dark Knight trilogy. I can't fucking stand it, but they grew up with it, you know, or a lot of people did. Some didn't. They just enjoy Nolan's films, which is cool too. My point is, I think we all there's enough Batmobiles for everybody. I think at the end of the day,
There is now.
there is definitely now. So,
There is now.
But I will say, the Batman, even though it was, and when I remember seeing it, I was like, oh, it's a muscle car. It's not that great. The engine's all exposed in the back, whatever. But when you see that scene in the movie, that's my favorite scene in that movie. When the introduction of that badass car, and it became its own character. It really did. You just see, and definitely seeing it in the theater, and and you're hearing it in IMAX, and just like really just hitting you, and you're like, oh man, how that thing just revved up. It really took it there for me.
Yeah, machine guns, shin breakers. Yeah, exactly, Dave. I mean, and Justin, same, right? So the 89 split into 3 pieces was a chase scene that was credible and it has a bat shield and it had auto drive.
Those are iconic moments.
Yeah, when it was standing there, it had to break apart. The thing is, it never got in a great car. This car got in a chase with lame like Oldsmobiles. It didn't even get. I mean, the Joker's henchman, drove itself. Yeah, I mean, it didn't. Look, I'm just telling you, a vehicle is made iconic when a great character is behind the wheel or behind the stick shift or behind the throttle or whatever, and does something really cool in it. An X-Wing fighter blew up the Death Star. Done. The Millennium Falcon helped. Done. They broke out. The Millennium Falcon took out 5 TIE fighters or 4 TIE fighters as they left the Death Star. Even if they let him go, because that's the only explanation for the ease of our escape. I mean, even if they did that, the Millennium Falcon's badass. So, it went through an asteroid field in Empire Strikes Back. That was badass. This car barely went over 25 miles an hour.
Couple of
I just put a poll in the chat real quick. I'll let you go, CT. But there's a poll in the chat. I couldn't fit every Batmobile. You can only put 4. So 66, 89, 95 were the Tumblr. Please, everybody, 150 in here right now. Vote on the best Batmobile because I want to know. I want to see how divided it is. Anyway, go ahead.
You kids all grew up with this. I understand. It's fine.
Terry Smith said on his stream today that he is finishing up shooting the 89 Batmobile, so it should be ready and out on Monday. So we'll be able to take a closer look.
Unboxing.
Yeah, so sideshows look. And then also, I'm wondering, is Yost talked about making a figure for his 89 Batmobile that'll fit in there, and I'm hoping it'll work with this as well.
Yeah, he was on Shane's the other day, 16 Figure Focus, and it was interesting. So he's talking about making one. We'll see how that works out because I'm
like a power pose.
Yeah. I'm not like you mentioned that earlier about the InArt and the Hot Toys 22, like about putting it in the 22. I'm not there. I don't like putting my figures locked into a vehicle that I can barely see them in. And twist them all crazy. I'm gonna have them on the outside. I just prefer that. 66 a little different because you got the convertible. You can really get, you can see them, but locking these figures in stuff like with closed canopies, shit like that, that's not for me. So if
I like to have them posed with it. I like to have them posed with it, and then you want to see all those little details on the inside and stuff like that, like the dash and all that. That's just me though.
Yes,
I'm dunking on the Batmobile. Hey, look, I have one of these. I just want to point out, I have one of these. It's a cool car, but you know what? It's a cool car when it's not moving.
When it's in a car show.
I'm just telling you, it looks cool in a standing position and in a Modja case.
All right, well, we've got the votes going right now, guys. Cast your vote, man. Call in today.
I'm with Brian Hepburn.
It was like a telethon here, man. We're at 40 votes right now, with 89 leading at 55%.
I knew that.
I'd like to see 100 votes. Get 100 votes on this, guys. If you're on a phone or tablet, computer, I don't know if you can vote if you're watching on TV, but
in real life, that's what I'm saying. I would never, and that's what I was saying. I never would own a 1-to-1 scale in real life because it couldn't drive for shit. It can't in real life, but you have to,
well, the DeLorean's kind of a shitty car too, but
it is.
It's fucking awesome if you make a time machine.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It went through time. So it's awesome. Yes, it did something cool. The fact that it went through time, that it got up to 121 or 89.7 gigawatts or whatever, and it blasted through time. The DeLorean is awesome. It did something cool. And by the way, the tumbler in Batman Begins is awesome too. Even the way he drove it was awesome. The way he gets in and shifts in and slides up front.
I will say though, I think that's the ugliest Batmobile. I think that. I think it's
but you believe it. I believe that it worked.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have added the 22 guys, but I didn't. I just went kind of chronological and left it there. But either way,
I know you guys. I hope you know I'm joshing. I mean,
of course.
I'm having a good time. I mean, it's better than talking about the Dorma Logic yet again.
But you're not wrong, by the way, Rob. You're not.
I know.
Wrong. So
it's his truth. Isn't that what the kids these days?
No,
say?
there is the truth. There is not my truth or your truth. There is the truth.
Is it the truth? Sounds kind of very dictatorship like.
No, you know what? Because everyone's afraid to say what the truth is these days. The truth is that the '89 Batmobile looks cool, but is lame.
I don't think that's the truth at all, man.
I know because you like it. It's cool. It looks cool. Go back and watch Batman Begin, or go watch Tim Burton's Batman again. Every time you ever see the Batmobile move, you'll think to yourself, "It should be going faster." You will.
Yes,
it should be going faster. It's never going fast enough.
Here's the last thing I'm going to say about this.
And even when you see it's going through the woods. It's like it looks like it's about to fly apart because it's going like too fast. Like, why is it going that fast at that point in time?
But it looked fucking cool, man.
Yeah, so but you know what? It didn't act cool. It didn't do anything cool. And the only thing cool that it did was it had machine guns pop up. That's not cool. That's something extra. They had to give it machine guns to make it cool, to give it something to do. It couldn't even go around a corner.
I'm not going to say I disagree.
It couldn't go around a corner.
But it's
you know what? The 89 the 66 Batmobile up there is fucking dope.
This guy, Rob. No, I know. I'm just saying
that car can go 150 miles an hour.
Look what Charlie said though. He said Ecto 1 is superior to any Batmobile. What do you
Probably.
Did I miss that, Charlie?
Ecto 1.
Oh, you know what? I have to go. I have to exit, not because of the Batmobile.
I didn't know.
My dog keeps breaking out our 9 puppies from their bin.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap anyway here. Do you have to go, or do you want to like say goodbye?
I have to go. I have to go because the puppies are running. This has been annoying.
Well, go do what you gotta do, guys. Check out Rob if you haven't already. Rob.
Yeah, and look, if you want to come at me about this 89 Batmobile thing, just watch the movie again. Go watch Batman and wait to see, okay, when is the Batmobile, even when the Batmobile blows its way through the warehouse door with its machine gun, it's going like 20 miles an hour. I mean, it never. You're waiting because it's such a cool car. You're waiting for it to do something cool.
Fucking Brad, hell yeah.
Did you ever watch 3D Bot Maker? You ever watch
had
that?
No brakes.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
And it does have
I
parachutes.
love you, man.
No, it needed parachutes because it could survive flying off a cliff at 150 miles an hour. I'm telling you, man.
I don't know about all that. Anyway.
Look, I own both the 66 and the 89. And you know what? They don't move at all in here, but I can tell you that the 89 is not as fast as the 66. Even though they don't move. They just sit in one
Blitz is
place.
right. There are 0 uncool scenes with the 89.
I look at that. I look at every scene going, why isn't it going faster?
Yeah.
Why is it so slow?
I couldn't tell you.
You know what? We're not talking. We're also missing the Justice League Batmobile.
Yeah, and I couldn't put everything in there.
That was that car is a little cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Or
gonna
Batman-
die on this fucking hill, Rob.
Or Batman's
89 's
motorcycle in the
coolest.
Flash. That was cool.
It is, right? Look, we can agree maybe it's not as practical. Jay,
I'm just being a troll.
I know you are, but Jay's with me, right?
But I'm right.
89's the coolest.
But I'm right. CT
89,
knows I'm right.
89 is the
No,
coolest.
I hear you trying to get that last word in. That's okay. That's okay.
89
89's
is still the
cooler.
coolest.
No, it's just we're just having fun, guys. But I'm gonna end this poll because we are gonna wrap, guys. We're already at that 2 hour. It is fun, but I want to see what the poll results are. And they say 47% wins, man. The 89 Batman is the best Batmobile.
You're all children, that's
66
why.
as the runner-up.
Children.
Then
Because you guys were all like 6 when you saw it. That's so cool. You didn't even know it was fast or slow. Watch
I
it
was
now.
not 6. I was.
When was the last time you
9.
guys watched Batman 89? 25
I
years
was
ago?
All right, let's fucking. You know what? I'm gonna give you a gentle moon later. All right.
Gentle
So-
Yeah, I got my. Send me your gentle moon.
yeah, that's fucking funny, man.
I'll raise you a gentle moon right back.
Holy, you would too. Fuck. Never
I'll
mind,
give you a
man.
gentle moon with an eclipse, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, shit. Speaking of the eclipse, I fucking missed it, but I digress. Well, guys, we're probably gonna wrap. Rob, do you have any parting? Like, you got something going on this weekend?
You know what? Just look. I am doing my shows, but look out. We're going to launch our crowdfunding campaign. If you want to help support, doing the 10-hour audio drama based on Road to Perdition writer Max Allan Collins' novel series, and Todd Stashwick stars as the main character. Nathan Heller, once a bent Chicago police officer turned Private Eye of the Stars, who gets embroiled in the assassination of Chicago Mayor Anton Cermak, which is actually a true story. So check it out.
That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Look at this. Somebody said watching Batman 89, they were bored. Batman
Oh,
89.
who said that? Dylan said that. His opinion. Sorry, Dylan, I love you. But
You know what? It's Batman 89 is like watching molasses come out of a tree.
Jesus Christ.
He's just trolling now, guys.
I'm
He
not
doesn't
trolling.
mean
Go
it.
watch. You guys haven't watched it. Watch it again. Watch it again. And
You
then
know what?
Batman turns into an animated character at one point. He's got an animated cape.
Stop!
Look, the live action animated Batman.
Turns into a
give
Lego.
Jay, Jay's losing it. You're fucking up Jay, man. You're shattering his dreams.
You know what shatters your dreams? If you watch Batman 89 again and go, why did I ever like this movie?
It was fucking awesome.
He
All
did
right.
turn to a cartoon.
And we didn't have sharp
does turn into
repellent
one.
and all this other dumb shit.
He turns into an animated.
God.
You know, it's a cool shot, but you realize, oh, that's an animated cape.
I know. But hey, listen, the people have spoken. 89 won the poll.
Yeah, let me
So-
guess. You're all. Let's backtrack it. How old were you all? And you were all 9 years old in 1989. You're all
Jesus.
born in 1980.
Yeah, 81.
Yeah, see, that's why you
81.
like it, because you didn't know any better.
And I grew up with 66. It was on TV all the fucking time.
Yep.
Well, then you should know better.
And it was fun. Look, don't discount that. It was fun. But anyway, whatever. Rob says, like, get off my fucking lawn. And what do we do?
I'm old.
I get it.
I'm right, though.
I'll be there.
With age comes wisdom.
Spitting facts.
With age comes
Look,
wisdom.
CT's on my side on this one.
100%. I have nothing to say. He's hitting on everything. I mean,
Luke's land speeder is cooler than the 89 Batmobile,
no doubt.
and it's a lot
All
faster
right,
too.
dogs that you gotta go tend to. This fucking Luke's land speeder's better than the 89. Get the fuck out of here. I love Star Wars, but no.
You know how far away Ben Kenobi's cabin was from Mos Eisley? A lot longer than the Batmobile from '89 could travel.
Well, I don't think it's off-road capable, right? In the sands of Tatooine.
Yeah, it's not even on-road capable, except if you're driving 20 miles an hour.
You know what I got, dude? I got True Lies and Aliens today, this week in 4K.
Well, you know what you need to get? You need to get like paddles so they can be on the exterior of the 89
Batmobile.
Oh wait, it comes with those paddles because it's so awesome.
That's pretty funny. All right, guys. Well, that's Rob for you. He does not like the 89.
I own it. I own it. I have it.
I know. I'm kidding.
That's lame.
All right, Jay.
Hey,
I want to bring this up with you really quick, right before we wrap. Right, you did a new thing here.
That's right. Banana. We got some new merch on the Brother Cousins.
So can I see this a little bit
These are
bigger
cool.
before we? Let's see. So what is this?
So this is the Banana shirts. That's for the boots are not a fucking accessory.
That's hilarious.
I like
want to
that.
buy this shirt.
I like that.
Definitely.
I like that.
So,
Okay.
I've been saying this for like, it's my little catchphrase. Every time they do a release, we look at the boots. I'm like, boots are not a fucking accessory. So
I like
we have
this.
merch now.
I like it. It's catchy. It's funny. Guys, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Go check out Jay's merch if you haven't. I like that. That's cool, man. That's freaking sweet.
Thank you.
Guys, check that shit out. His puppies are eating a figure on the floor. Rob don't care as long as he can just be like, you know what? Fuck 89. It's worth it. Yeah, I don't know what figure they're eating. It's worth it.
No,
If
they're
I'm
not.
saving my
They're
piece-
not. They were just
No,
they were
I'm
breaking
kidding.
out and running around.
I'm kidding, of course.
You know, although, you know, this does have a cat, so maybe they'd go after this figure.
Oh yeah, that's such a cool figure though,
This
dude.
is such a cool figure. I love all the accoutrements.
Accoutrements. I love it. I love Rob. I love Rob so much. What did you say about the car?
Which part?
The fucking part where you said it was not credible or some shit with
Yeah,
the
I don't remember plausibility of it. Credible.
We'll have to rewind
It doesn't
this
do
on
any.
that one.
It doesn't do anything. I don't know. I don't know what I said. Plausible to make it credible. I don't know what I said.
Either way, we'll check it on the replay.
It's that car moves in slow motion the entire movie.
Listen, I'm gonna go watch it. I think in June because they're doing a screening where they do the live orchestra. You know?
Oh yeah.
And I've never experienced that with a movie before, so I want to go.
That's when the car's moving, the orchestra stops playing.
CT, my man, thank you for coming again tonight, as always. And
how about
Jay,
those Norma Lage figures?
Rob, we're gonna. I'll say this before we wrap. Obviously, subscribe to everybody, guys, if you haven't already. I know Jay, you got your show coming up Thursdays, and I don't know if you have any reviews coming or just wait and see approach.
We'll wait and see. I
think what I'm going to end up doing, I want to let you guys know that I'm probably going to start doing the Tuesday shows on Wednesdays.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, which will be kind of nice because a little bit early in the afternoon for us, which is a little bit earlier in the evening for East Coast, like Hector, CT, when we like doing that. You know, it seems to work out. And I think the way it's going to work out, this is not quite definitive yet, but I think this is what I'm going to end up doing. I guess we'll find out next week. I'll either do it Tuesday or Wednesday, but I think Wednesday would be good because right after we wrap, then Lael 1/6 Scale Mans will begin. So it's kind of a nice, if you're watching, you know, a show and you want to like continue on to a different whatever. So I think we're kind of going that route right now. So I'm just gonna say stay tuned on that, and which would be nice. Be nice.
Wow, Wednesdays.
Yeah, something cool like that. So I think that would you know. It works a little easier because it'll be like 3 or 4 in the afternoon for me, which is nice. So, because remember, everybody else is like 3 hours ahead. So, appreciate it. Sinister, my man. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate it, brother. I'm a channel member.
Nice.
Love you, man.
Right on.
Sister's the shit, man. He's so cool, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, look at Aaron starting some shit here. Fuck the Celtics. Love you, CT. Yeah, it's
There he
funny.
goes.
There he goes.
That's you know, New Englander. We got people coming at us all the
Yeah,
time.
it happens.
Idiot champions. What can I say?
It totally
Okay.
fucking happens.
Okay.
So,
It's all good.
but I appreciate it. So, guys, we're probably going to end up doing that. I think that'll be kind of fun to kind of go through that way. Oftentimes, to be honest with you, too, there's a lot of stuff we'll do Saturday nights, and then Sunday nothing really happens. Monday maybe nothing, and then Tuesday we're like shit, you know. So that extra day also kind of helps if there's some other things. There's other stuff I want to talk about.
Yep.
So that I didn't get to talk about tonight. There's a couple of figures, Caustic Plastics, Phantom of the Opera. There's some things I want to talk about this week coming. So it'll be definitely fun. So I'd say stay tuned for that. And speaking of, I'm going to do the review for the Agent Cooper. If you guys are out there that are fans of Twin Peaks. And my man, 𝗦𝗢𝗠𝗘 Collector, dude, thank you so much, my friend, for becoming a member, man. That's awesome. Appreciate it very much, guys. I can't do this shit without you guys, man. I do appreciate it. We all do. So it helps continue and bring content. So definitely appreciate it. Dylan says, I hate to break it to you guys, but it's Saturday. Yeah, what the fuck? We didn't say
Yeah, and while you're at it, make sure you guys go ahead and join us in the Discord too. While you're becoming a member.
It is stupid fun. I'm not just saying that. It's really fun. I'm going to put a link in the chat right now for you guys if you haven't joined. A lot of you are already in there, but it is super fun. A lot of fun. It's open to anybody, dude. Come on in. You love me, you hate me, you love anybody, you hate. Come on in. It's open. It's completely open. So come on in. Come say hi to Sinister, Late Bloomer, Bob Dylan, Doc Smizzle, so many people, Justin, right? Toy Box Force. Everybody's in there. Everybody's in there. So, but guys, I think that's it. That was a fun night tonight. We'll be back definitely Saturday, probably Wednesday for the next show. And any parting words? Just don't troll CP.
Don't do it.
I know you want to fucking what? One more.
No.
Nugget of information to the youngins about the '89 Batmobile.
Dude, 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕𝗘𝗥's cooler than the '89 Batmobile.
Oh shit.